Good morning. Welcome to the Latte Front Desk and Front Office Training. Today's session will be presented by myself, Lindsay Brown, and Preston Miller. I have an exciting, important announcement to make. This Latte Hotel has been sold to a franchisee called Foresight Hospitality, and the company will be taking over operations of the hotel at the beginning of next month. The name Latte Hotel will remain the same. However, there will be changes in one management position. The main objectives of this front office employees training session is broken up into 3 parts. First part, you will learn how our new franchisee owner, Foresight Hospitality. You will gain a better understanding of how the hotel's general manager and executive committee operate and work together. And there will be some changes in policy, so this training session will give you an understanding of how management and employees work together. During this training session, I plan to answer all your questions about our new ownership. The second part of this training will be after our morning break. I will inform you of the main functions of the front office department to give you a full understanding how the department works. The third portion of this training session is after lunch. We will examine the duties of the front office personnel on how to continue working together as a team and to ensure the front desk staff is meeting our guests' expectations. Preston will be presenting important information on the new PMS system. My name is Eddie, and I had a very busy day, so it's nap time. In the past few years, Foresight Hospitality has put up 4 Latte branded locations called The Landings near its home base in Los Angeles, California, and 1 in Phoenix, Arizona, with more on the way. Franchisee Foresight operates 32 Landings properties, and you can sense the Landings culture in each of their hotels, which is called Landingality. The company has done a phenomenal job of spreading the Landing culture to all the owners in its brand. As I mentioned, this hotel will not be changing its name because Foresight Hospitality has Latte branded locations called The Landings. Our hotel is no longer owned by Latte Hotel Corporation. Hotel guests sense the Latte culture of hospitality, which has helped Latte-owned Landing hotels reach the top of the Franchisee 500 7th time in 9 years. Patrons have got used to the Landing's forward-thinking generosity of free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, conveniently placed outlets, and no questions asked money-back guarantee. The company just celebrated its 40th anniversary and is aiming to improve its phenomenon even further. And this Latte Hotel departments and services will remain as it is, but there will be improvements. You will find a Landings employee booklet included along with your training materials, which Alex Heron, Global Head of Focus Service and Landing Brand Management for Latte Worldwide, writes about the company's philosophy. The new Landings franchise booklet will update you on new changes that will be happening in our lobby, restaurant, and the addition of an innovative snack shop. The gift shop will be transformed into a snack shop offering single-serve beer and wine along with snacks. The new restaurant bar will be called The Huddle Imagine new upgrades. We will see the lobby come to life with guests having meetings there, watching TV, or having pizza with friends. The Huddle is an establishment for guests wanting to hold a casual meeting, order an entree, a beer or a glass of wine, while sitting directly next to the lobby, or to simply take a glass of wine up to their room. I want to take time to answer any questions that you have. Does anyone have a question? Yes, go ahead.
I'm a college student at Lottie, and Lottie has a program where they provide me money to help pay for my college tuition. Will Foresight Hospitality continue with this program?
Very good question. The franchise is very aware of this particular program and has agreed to grandfather in all employees who are currently in the program to further their education. However, there will be a new policy in which Foresight new employees will not be offered the program any longer. So if you are currently in the program, it will not affect you. Another question, please.
It appears there is going to be a lot of renovating. How are we going to be working around construction?
The renovation will take 3 months. Construction will start in the lobby, and the front desk personnel will be working around it. You will find the front desk will be located in different areas throughout a 2-month period, but be located close to the front door. Now the snack shop will be built where the gift shop is currently located in 1 month's time. Finally, the Huddle restaurant will be under construction, and food and beverages will be served in the new snack shop until the work is completed. Any more questions?
Why did Lottie Hotel Corporation sell their hotel to Foresight Hospitality?
That's another good question. Well, Foresight saw a big opportunity to buy the Latte Hotel because it needs to be renovated to keep up with today's consumer. The guest rooms will be completely updated over a 2-year period. The Latte Corporation saw this as an opportunity to sell this hotel to a company that will remodel it and make it a successful franchise. Foresight wants a large hotel in our city and a location so it's a win-win situation. The Latte Hotel has a new general manager, and his name is Steve Spomberg. He will be taking over Kathy Graves' position as general manager. However, Kathy has been promoted as the new senior manager of operations at the Latte Corporation headquarters. Foresight Hospitality is very open about the daily operations of the Latte Hotel and wants the front desk personnel to have a good understanding about the hotel's executive committee. Now, this chart of the Latte Executive Committee, it starts with our general manager, Mr. Spomberg. Next, Director of Human Resources, Ms. Penn. Director of Food and Beverage, Mr. Larson. Director of Rooms Division is Ms. Cartwright. And Director of Engineering, Mr. Bender. Director of Sales and Marketing, Ms. Daly. Director of Accounting, Mr. Blosser. These executives make all the major decisions affecting the Latte Hotel. Together, They compile the hotel's occupancy forecast with all revenues and expenses to make up the budget. Mr. Sponberg will be receiving input from each committee member, whom determine the character of the property and decide on the missions, goals, and objectives of the hotel. However, the ultimate responsibility and authority rests with our general manager, Mr. Sponberg. Sounds like the fire alarm went off. Okay, let's get back to it. At this point, let's just see if there's any questions. Yes, how about, would you like to ask a question?
As a front desk employee, I enjoy working with all the managers. I don't want to see any of them let go because of new ownership. Will anyone be let go?
Well, I have explained that the only management position that is changing is General Manager Kathy Graves. Now, Foresight Hospitality is keeping all Latte's management team looking forward for many years of great success. Now, does anybody else have a question? Well, the Landings values bridge all age groups and cultures, and I want to talk to you about that. But first, let's review our objective of this part of the training session. You have learned about our franchise owner, Foresight Hospitality, and you have learned how the general manager and executive committee operate and work together. Now, as I mentioned, Kathy is still with Latte. She has been promoted as the new senior manager of operations at the Latte Corporation headquarters, and I think that we all need to say our goodbyes but wish her luck. So let's go back to the Landings values bridge all age groups and cultures. There's a trend going on where brands cater to a certain niche. It might cater to millennials or business travelers. However, the Landings is a brand that caters to all. It casts a wider spectrum of travelers, from senior citizens and young professionals to ball teams and families on vacations. Hotels are a repeated business, but the Latte brand and the Landings is in it for the long haul. There is no better brand to partner with in the industry. Well, it's now time for our morning break. We will begin part 2 of our training session in 20 minutes. This part of the training session is to talk about the main functions of the front office department for you to understand how the department works. So we'll be seeing you right after this break to continue the training session. Thank you.